guys have like a favorite album of all time?
Hard.
Yeah, it's so tough, especially because like I feel like all of us like so many genres too, so it's kind of tough to like really pick one. Like I could pick something from like Pink Floyd or fucking Mac Miller or like Kendrick or somewhere in the metal area. Like there's just so many options there, but I think mine personally is Circles by Mac Miller. I think that's my favorite album ever. It's so good.
That's tough.
I would say "And Justice for All" by Metallica. For me,
that's a good one. That's fair.
I
like that answer. I'll allow it.
What? I don't know what the album's name is. It's the one that Spiritbox put Holy Roller in. Eternal Blue, probably.
That's your favorite album, really? That's a big pick. That's sick though.
It's for lack of a better answer right now because I don't really have an album that I would listen to like start to finish and be like, there's no sleepers on this. But like this one, I like all the songs on. I don't have like a better answer.
That's a good fucking album. That band also came out of nowhere. They literally were just like nowhere and then everywhere all at once.
Yeah, I really got into them recently.
Yeah, they are so fucking good.
I want to see her live. I want her to scream in my ass.
Dude, have you watched her like I think it's SiriusXM sessions that she did?
Where she just does one takes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, man.
She's insane.
She's got fucking chops. She's like a lot of...
I saw her live.
You did?
Really good. Their band live is great.
That's crazy. I
remember
that's
who I'm thinking of. Let me see.
I mean, there's not many, female leads in the metalcore scene. But I remember when they were like popping off and everyone was like, oh, it's just because it's a female vocalist. Like, nobody would listen to them if it was a man. And then a bunch of people...
Yeah, it was Spiritbox.
And then a bunch of people on the Reddit were like, wait, she's a woman? Because like all of r/metalcore was like praising them like crazy. Like half the people didn't even realize that like the full lead was a female, which is fucking hilarious.
Like Ginger? You ever listen to Ginger?
Yeah, Ginger's sick.
And
actually, I think you showed me Ginger.
Arch Enemy.
I'm pretty sure it was you.
Female lead.
Oh yeah.
The first time I heard them, I had no clue. Not that it matters or anything. But
no.
I just didn't.
Somebody's got chops. They got chops.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
They can outscream 99.9% of all people. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
That shit's very hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
This question kind of goes into what we're talking about. Go-to karaoke song from Tori.
I've never done karaoke.
I've never done karaoke either.
If you had to pick, though, all right, you're out with some buddies, you've got a few drinks in you, you're feeling confident, you have to go do karaoke.
Africa by Toto. I mean, come on.
I feel like you got to do like a fan favorite. Like you got to do something that other people will help, like sing with you. I feel like I'd do like Bohemian Rhapsody just because everybody would be like into that. Like I don't know anybody that would be like, oh, what the fuck? Why would you pick this? Like I feel like that's just a safe bet and it's fun and honestly it's a really fun song to sing. There's like a lot of different like types of vocal techniques you need to use for that whole song. So I'd probably do that.
Fuck yeah. I'd probably do With Arms Wide Open by Creed.
That's a good one. With arms wide open.
I feel like I'd have the whole bar crying. Everyone would be holding their lighters.
That'd be so fucking
Because I wouldn't
funny.
even need to look at the screen, dude. I'd just be going in on it. I'd be running around the bar.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good pick. I like that one.
We gotta do karaoke sometime. Get drunk.
Goons karaoke would be fucking fun. I mean, if we hung out in LA, that would have been an option, but Mr. Dusif had to get ill. Pretty selfish of you, honestly.
I'm sorry. I'll kill my family.
We're doing karaoke in Detroit. Thoughts?
Oh God.
Be more like karaoke and Dance Revolution, trying to dodge all the bullets getting shot at.
Man.
Grim Reefer says, do you guys follow any sort of script for the podcast? I know it's like a clusterfuck, but is there at least any sort of structure?
What we're doing right now is the most
structured
we ever do. Yeah.
Trying to start one with my friends too, and any help is good. Grim Reefer, if they're your friends and you get past that awkward stage of being on camera and talking into a microphone that everyone kind of goes through, just be yourself, and if they're your friends, just the conversation
be
should
your friends. Yeah, be friends.
Flow naturally. Just talk about anything, everything. That's what we do. We talk about fucking crabs and
we sit here and bullshit, just like you would like on a Friday night. That's basically all this is. We just sit here and bullshit. So
just have fun with it.
I feel like we did this shit well before we had a podcast, where we'd literally all just like finish a recording and sit in Discord. We still do it, where we like finish a recording, we'll sit in Discord for a bit and just literally talk about nothing. Like, but it depends what your podcast is about, I suppose. Like, if you start a podcast that's talking about like, I don't fucking know, music, I feel like it'd be smart to have some sort of structure where you're like, sure, hey, this band released an album, or let's break down this song and see why people like this song. Like, what is so likable about it? Like, I feel like then you'd kind of need a structure. But if you're going for the same kind of vibe that like we have or the Misfits have, or like, you know, any of those goofy ass brain dead podcasts, then yeah, literally just hang out with your friends and you know.
If it's personality based, just bullshit.
Yeah, just enjoy talking to your friends. Enjoy being friends with them. That's all you got to do.
Conversation. It's all about the conversation.
It's the vibe, bruh. The vibes.
They don't have a name, so I'm just gonna say they're at Sasquatch. I like that name.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
That's a good one.
We'll start with Do. Do you plan on releasing more music similar to But I Pretend I'm a Beginner genre-wise?
Potentially. That was a super like experimental song. So there were elements of it that I liked and elements that I didn't like about it, because I had never done singing like that. Everything up to that point was kind of just like, you know, like my Hallelujah cover, that kind of stuff. Super soft, because that's like my natural singing voice or whatever. So I would like to try it more. I just would like to get better before I do another song like that, you know? Because that was super experimental. But I'm a big fan of Dance Gavin Dance. Like, a close, like...
Tough.
What do you mean?
Time to be a fan.
Well, it's been a hard year for the band. One of the members died, and one of them did some essay or something. I'm not sure exactly what and all he did. But
we do a little bit of sexual assaulting.
But, yeah, like a close like runner-up album for me would be like Mothership. Really solid album.
That's a good album.
I love them.
That's a really good album.
So yeah, big inspired by them, but potentially I just want to get a little bit better at that genre of singing.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Blarg, what is something from America that you wish you had in Canada, if anything? LOL.
Temperatures. That's about it, I think.
Them shrimp and grits, baby.
I would love barbecue and your temperatures. There we go. That's my answer. I mean, there's like, listen, I like US. I think US is a dope country, but I like a lot of things about Canada personally. Like, I don't know if I could live there, but yeah, your barbecue is fucking, just food in general. A lot of American food is like really fucking good. I know other countries make fun of America just because they like load everything up with salt and fat, but like, why is that a bad thing?
There's a
if
reason.
It tastes good, it tastes good. Yeah, like, so what if your average population is 360 pounds? You know,
what more do you need,
food.
baby?
Y'all got good food. That's all we fucking need. Yeah, no, I'd probably the barbecue, and then like the temperatures of the South, I am quite jealous of. Maybe not the humidity. Y'all can keep that, but like, you know, winter being, you know, 60 degrees in some places, fucking, I'll take that all day.
Yeah,
so.
I think it's around 60 degrees right now for me.
Yeah. Actually,
I love it.
I'm coming back that way at the end of March.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. Same thing me and Jared did last year, so we'll be waiting eagerly to get hammered with you guys again.
Oh, absolutely. We will be there. I'll bring everyone. We'll be there again anytime.
All I could ask.
Soup, what is your favorite content to make? Do you prefer making music or silly videos? I like both. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty lucky with what I do because I feel like I sort of have an outlet for almost every emotion that I feel as a human. You know, like if I'm
silly, goofy, it's gaming time.
Yeah, like if I'm in a goofy, silly mood, I'll go record a video or something, or make a funny meme song or you know, something like that. If I'm pissed off, I'll go work on an actual song or write a riff or play the bass or play guitar or play the drums or something. So I don't know. It just depends on the mood. I'm not always in a funny, silly mood all the time. I'm a human just like anyone else. So
nope, impossible.
You know, I go with the flow, and So far, it's worked pretty well, I guess.
You balance them pretty damn well, to be honest. I feel like even when you were like doing a shit ton of like recording with your band and stuff like that, I feel like it barely disrupted like gaming. Like I feel like you were around nearly as much. So I feel like you balance them really fucking well. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. Your work ethic is definitely impressive.
Thank you. I feel the same way about you. With you traveling and going and doing shit. Oh, love you, baby. little gay moment between me and Blarg.
It's okay. Episode 3 of Last of Us.
I am getting. Ooh, yes, very good episode. Yeah, but yes, I'm getting a boner. Is what I was starting to say.
Okay. Anyway.
Who would have ever thought a Canadian and a guy from South Carolina would?
Forbidden love, like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I'll forbid it. You will not get married.
Now we have to, and then kill ourselves when there's a minor inconvenience.
I try to optimize my time though. Like I try to, like you said, we have all this free time. Like I try to, like visualize that because I wake up pretty early, just in general. So I I'll do stuff in the morning that is just sort of like me time or whatever, and I just work on my own sort of thing. And then later in the afternoon is usually when we do stuff. So I'll do stuff with gaming and everything later. It just depends, I don't try to force anything because I feel like when you start forcing yourself to do stuff, that you sort of lose the love aspect of it.
Yeah.
And, I don't ever want to not enjoy what I'm doing, which might be selfish, but it's just the truth.
No, that's pretty fucking fair, to be honest.
Well, you gotta continue enjoying it for you to put out the best shit. Because then I was gonna say,
especially with a creative job, you kind of have to be in love with it. Like, if you turn YouTube into strictly just like I feel like that's what happens with a lot of like last gen YouTubers is they literally turned YouTube into a cash cow and didn't care about like anything else. They stopped caring about what they were putting out. They stopped caring about a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, if you force yourself to make YouTube strictly like career and strictly just cash cow, it's gonna be miserable.
Oh, I don't have any ready to go. Damn it.
Yeah, I have one. Last podcast.
I have a GIF, but I don't know what this is. I'm scared to use it.
My people are constantly timestamping the monkey jump scare, so I'm just giving them something to timestamp. I'm farming comments right now.
Keep up the good work, champ.